readings every day, as every day our energy changes, and every day in the twin flame union and separation, it changes moment by moment. So keeping updated is important. Everything is really dependent on the divine female. So we're going to be reading the divine female and male energy today. This is July 11th, 2021. And here is your reading for your twin flame separation reading of what's happening in your twin flame journey right now. We ask the universe that you show us what is happening within your twin flame journey right now. What is happening within your journey that you need to know about? What is happening within your journey that you need to know about? What is happening in your journey that you need to know about? What is happening in your journey that you need to know about? What is happening in your journey that you need to know about? What is happening within your journey that you need to know about right now? What is happening within your journey? What is happening within your journey that you need to know about? What is happening within your journey? We will be doing clarification on these cards as well. What's happening within your journey? Oop, that actually fell. Ooh. A lot of cards here, guys. A lot of cards. Oh, they are just flying everywhere. Okay. Let me pick up all of these cards here. Okay. So yes, there's a lot of potential right now for you guys to come back in union. So I do feel that one of you is just completely out of communication. They're not contacting you. You know that they're thinking about you, but right now their self-worth is very, very low. They're thinking they're not worthy enough for the love that you're giving them. And it's important that you work on your self-esteem as well. So I feel for the divine masculine, their self-worth, they have a lot of like self-esteem issues. They've been hurt really, really bad. And your love rose them to a level they were never used to. They've always been kind of bullied and shot down in their relationships. They've been cheated on, they've been hurt. And your love made them feel like, oh my gosh, I've never been appreciated in any of my relationships. It actually opened their mind to awakening. And what is going to happen is there needs to be a release. So let go of all this tension that you're feeling right now in this relationship. Loosen your hold on this person. Relax, unwind, release the fear and the anxiety and all doubts. Now is the time to just let go. The more you let go, it will bring your partner back to you. So I feel like the divine female right now, you have big goals, your career goals. There's going to be very like a heavier energy that's going to pull you towards wanting to be successful, wanting to do this actually without your partner. And that is because you realize that your partner has taken up so much of your energy, your thought space, that you need to really focus on something else. So work and other goals right now is truly what's happening. And divine female, you are the runner. You were the chaser to begin with, and now you've turned around and you are the runner here. So it's okay. And what that is you're tired. You're tired of the games. You're tired of the lack of communication. You're tired of having the same conversation, but they're going in denial. I feel like the divine masculine is going into deep denial about what's really going on with them. They're not putting in the work like you are. They're really not. And it's really bothering you. So you need to learn to forgive. There's a forgiveness card. In order for us to move forward, we have to forgive first. So go ahead and forgive your partner. They truly don't know. They truly are messed up in their mind in so many areas. They went through a lot of trauma. I feel like it's the divine masculine we're talking about. And I'm talking to the divine feminine. Now this can be male or female. It's not assigned genderly. I know a lot of people think it is because divine female, and then the divine masculine, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, you associate feminine with female and masculine to male. That's not always true in every case. You need to know who you are in your relationship. There's a lot of healing that has to take place from both of you. I feel like the divine masculine definitely needs to step up his healing work. The divine feminine, you've been doing your work. So congratulations on that. And that will lead to much more success in your business and your life. Divine feminine, you do need to release your grip on this person, though. It is pushing them the other way. Now, with you being the runner this time around, as you were the chaser the last time, it really opened their eyes to a lot more pain. And the divine masculine, your partner, I'm feeling, doesn't do well with pain. They actually run from pain. So conversations do have to take place between you two in order to really work this out. So let's just do some confirmation here. We're going to use another deck and just get some more answers of what's happening within your union and during your separation, of what's going to take place. So we're going to ask the universe to let us know anything that you need to know about your divine separation. Will you be going back in union? What you need to know. Please let us know everything that you need to know of what's happening within your relationship. What is happening within your relationship? What is happening with your divine partner that you need to know today? What is happening with your divine partner that you need to know? What is happening with your divine partner? Divine partner. Okay. Okay, it's time for you to retreat. You have been holding on too long, and this goes with the release. Your grip is too tight. It's time for you to retreat and find some peace. Go within. Go within. That is the best retreat that you can actually really get in life, is all your answers are within you. You two are one soul. So when you go within, you're actually connecting more to your twin flame, to your divine partner. And what's happening is you guys keep going through cycles of happiness, cycles of sadness, cycles of saying it's over, and cycles of trying to get back together. The cycles is what's making you guys actually like crazy. So try to stop the cycles. Make an effort. I feel like this is for the divine masculine. If you make an effort, you see how happy they are. They're so in love. It's really time that I feel like the divine masculine needs to step up and truly make an effort in this. He's just kind of sitting back and waiting for you to like reach out and do all the work. And no, it takes two to do the work. So there are children involved. Either he has children or you have children. And what's happening is this is somewhat of an issue, but not too big of an issue, because there is happiness, there's peace, and actually there's a dog. So one of you guys have an animal. Actually, there's multiple dogs. There's a couple of dogs. So with the children and your dogs, you guys are extending your family. You guys just have to come to a peace agreement. So I feel like with your partner, if they have children, it's their ex. It's the mother or father of the children that is really causing problems in the relationship. But know that this is not for you to deal with. That is the other parent's karmic relationship that they have to deal with. It really has nothing to do with you. But I do see dogs, and dogs are happy. The children are really happy, and the children are truly loved. So this other person, your partner, is a really good parent. So this is either you or your partner. You're a very good parent. And yes, the children will be happy, and you guys will have a happy union with animals and children. Everything is looking good. Let's just get a little bit more confirmation here. Let's just go to another deck real quick and see if there's anything else that you need to know for today, July the 11th, 2021, of what's happening within your relationship. Okay, is there anything that you need to know today? We ask the universe that you let us know any information that will help. Okay, a lot of cards, you guys, a lot of cards. Okay, so there's a lot you need to know. So was last night a heavy night for you? Because there's a lot of information here, you guys. Okay. So this is the divine female, the divine feminine. I should have believed in you. So you stop believing in this person. You stop believing in their faith that they can actually do the work. You always had their best interest in your heart, but when they showed you that they could not do the work, you really stopped believing in what they could be. Divine feminine as well. You can let go of the past, and you are questioning, can they ever forgive you? Because you were the runner this time around. You're wondering, can they ever trust you again? But yes, they will, because in divine relationships, when soulmate relationships, there is a certain forgiveness that does take place, and their heart feels your heart. So yes, your partner will be able to trust you again. Divine female again, or feminine energy. You felt like this person was home. You knew in your heart that you could confide in them. And you feel like you really broke their trust by actually leaving them instead of speaking to them, but they needed to, because they needed to awaken. Don't forget, this is all about awakening, awakening within you and awakening with them. But the divine masculine, this distance between you guys is really hurting them. They long to hear your voice again, but they're scared to reach out. They're very scared to reach out. Being apart from you is more difficult than what they can accept right now. So they are really struggling. Even though they are not reaching out or they have you on block, they are really struggling with their feelings right now. And that's okay. They need to, because maybe this will help them start to work on themselves. That's what it's all about. They need to really start working on themselves. Divine masculine. No one ever loved them the way that you did. And he or she, I always say he with masculine, but that's just the way that I do it. That does not mean that that is the male. The female can also be the divine masculine. The divine masculine never really appreciated the divine feminine until you were actually gone. So you running this time was a very good thing. Divine feminine. It would be easier with someone in your world that you had more of a connection with your thinking, but the connection is there. It's just your common grounds. Their life was different. They took the traumas different than what you did. You had a lot of traumas in your life, but you grew from it. They just kind of swallowed their traumas and sank into almost like a depression, and you handled it different. So you're thinking right now it could be easier with someone that lives in your world, a more spiritually awakened world. This is all new to them, so they're not quite getting it yet, but they will. Divine feminine, you brought out the best in me. So yes, your divine masculine will always bring out the best in you. You are one soul that's split. So you actually share a soul, and this helped awaken you. So you did come alive in your own presence, in their presence as well too. So you want to be grateful for them as well during this journey. Divine feminine, it hurts me to see that you have moved on. So they haven't really moved on. What they are doing is they're trying to let go, because it's very painful. With your masculine, they do retreat within themselves. They don't want to ever feel pain again, because who they were with before, and I do believe it was the child's mother, or the relationship they had where there were children involved. It didn't have to be theirs. It could have been stepchildren. They were in a relationship where this person completely destroyed them, emotionally and spiritually. So they're very, very scared. And this is the divine masculine. So they feel like at first they abandon you, and then they abandon themselves, and they do want to reconcile. They really do want to reach out and reconcile, but they are scared. They're scared that you're going to abandon them again, and that you are going to abandon everything that they have been working for, even though to you it doesn't look like they've really been working much, not as much as you, but they're just terrified. In divine feminine, I knew you were right, but I couldn't admit it to myself or to you. So there's a lot of miscommunication here. You both were scared to really tell each other how you truly feel. Right now, what I'm picking up energetically is a conversation needs to be had, just about throwing all of your feelings on the line. Now, whether they reach out or not, don't worry. Just put the line out there one time. Don't keep texting them. Don't keep trying to look for them online. Don't try to do any of that. You're just going to push them away. Just reach out and say, I feel like a conversation needs to take place. Whether they respond or not, they will in due time. This conversation does need to take place, whether it's now or in the near future. But know that you guys do have to communicate. There's so much miscommunication between the two of you, and that is really what's keeping you separate right now, aside from the healing work that needs to be done. So I hope this helps for today, and please tune in later for more readings about what's happening in your divine soulmate twin flame relationship. Right now it looks like you guys are in separation, but it looks like it can be fixed, that you guys will be heading towards union once this conversation takes place, once all feelings are truly out on the table. So stay tuned for my next video. Please hit the subscribe button, and thank you so much. Sending so much love and light your way.